Welcome back, guys. Tamikaze here, playing a brand new custom zombie map with the UGX mod. Yeah, this one just came out today. I'm not sure if this is going to be the final version of this map. It's called Magnus Map or Magnus's Map or something like that. The guy's name is Magnus. Yeah, I asked him if this was going to be the final version, and he seemed to think so. I guess you can always make more changes before it gets like a wider release, but I will put the link in the description to where you can download it from. So yeah, so this is a brand new map. Really excited every time that there's a new map out with the UGX mod. This is like the second non official UGX mod map, whatever. This one wasn't made by the UGX team, and neither was Dale's Dock. So Dale's Dock was the first non-UGX made map with the UGX mod on it, and this is the second one that's actually been released. So yeah, it's an interesting map. You'll just have to see it. It feels a little bit too big, and maybe a little unnecessarily too big. I do end up running a lot of circles, doing a lot of circle strategies, and you know how much I don't like that. I would much rather camp than run circles, but I do it, and you can do it because the spaces that you run in are so big. They're so huge that you really can just run for days, and it's what I end up doing. I don't find a viable ending, so I'm not sure if there is one, but there's a bank in the map, so I would think that that if there's a bank in the map, then it would only make sense that there's a viable ending that you'd have to save up for. But yeah, I messaged Magnus just asking him about there being a viable ending, and I haven't heard anything back, but I guess it's always possible that I missed a hidden door somewhere, but I really do spend a good deal of time looking for it, because once I saw that there was the bank, I was like, okay, this is gonna have one of those $100,000 Bibles where you just run circles for days saving up for it. But see, that's a genius right there. I got a sentry gun, and it's pointed at the wall / window where there's no guys, so a lot of good that's gonna do to me. I wish it would just kind of turn and scan the area, these turrets, but they don't. So, all right. So there's two windows in this room to start out with. That kind of makes it a little bit easy, but that's fine for solo play. Pull the PP-19 Bison out of the box right away. That's always a treat. Now let's see, this says cost $150, ammo 2,000, and upgraded 2,000. But I have like 1,600. I'm sitting here trying to buy it, but it's acting like I don't have enough money. So that indicator must be just jacked up, because I do buy it here in a minute. It takes 2,000 points away from me. So yeah, that indicator is clearly not $150 cost for that weapon. I do get in a little bit of trouble early in the game. I try and make some crawlers, and apparently at round 4 your grenades are just completely overpowered to be making crawlers. Look at that! Look at that explosion! I kill a guy who's not even anywhere near the grenade with the grenade. These must be like the most powerful grenades on the planet. But oh well, it is what it is. I've already got a good amount of money, so I think I'm gonna go over there and buy that pistol, for relatively cheap, since it is a pistol, and it takes $2,000 from me. Had I known that, I'd probably just hit the box one or two more times, try to get some real legit weapon. I don't even think I realize it right now that it's taken that many points from me. I'm just too focused on surviving. After I open up the first couple doors, I'm thinking to myself, oh, this is going to be a close quarter map. I probably won't survive for very long, because I traditionally don't on close quarter maps. I don't have those crazy zombie juking skills that some of these guys do, so I end up just getting, like, you know, double swiped or just down because because it's hard, you know? It's hard. Killing zombies is tough. But yeah, I do end up seeing, yeah, just about the whole map. I think it's the whole map. And my first playthrough too, that never happens. The only time it ever happened was like Dale's Dock I was pretty successful in my first try on that one. And then this one is probably just because the map shortly opens up to some gigantic areas, and which kind of make it easy mode. This map has just the original 4 perks. It doesn't have the Deadshot Daiquiri, or the Stamina Up, or PhD. You know, it just has the traditional 4 perks, which is okay, but you know, I really could have used Stamina Up, especially running those circles like I do. Not necessarily because I really needed Stamina Up to run the circles, but it helps you to do it faster if you can loop them up quicker. Because I do spend so much of the time on this map just running big circles just to save up points, because there's a whole lot to open up on this map, just a whole lot. And there's even a section of this map that employs that joke that just never seems to get old, and that's the door behind a door behind a door behind a door. And it does that like to ad nauseum. I swear, I really hate when people do that, because I just think that's a lack of creativity. That maybe some people didn't know what else to do with the map, where to take it, so they thought, well, I'll just put a door, you know, a $2,000 door or whatever, and then another $2,000 door behind it, and like a $1,000 door behind that one, a $1,500 door behind that one, and it's like, come on, really? But I am happy to see another map employ the UGX mod, and really, I think that's probably what is going to be the biggest draw to this map. You know, if you're honest with yourself after you play this map, and you think to yourself, okay, look, if this just had stock World at War weapons in it, like, would I even finish the map? I mean, that's not really a finish from what I can tell, but would I really see it to the end, or would I play it again after I get as far as the map allows, you know? And maybe some of y'all would, but I don't know. I tend to think I might give it one more go, just because I want to play maps that have the UGX mod in it, and there are so few right now. So I might give it another go, but after that, I just don't see the point. I really do apologize for my voice. I'm sure I'm killing it right now. I'm gonna have like laryngitis by the end of the night, but I wanted to do some commentating. I especially want to get this first video out, since this map did just come out. I wanted y'all to have first view, first access to it. Since I am a servant of the public, and I want you guys to have the goods as soon as you can get them. Okay, yeah, so I get down here. When those, it's a boss round, and when if those bosses get really close to you, and they do this yell thing, and like changes the color of the screen, yeah, if you're too close like that, it stops you for a couple seconds, or it stops you or slows you down like drastically. So I'm having to be really careful. I'm not used to that. I guess I just now realized that the bosses could do that if they get all angry. But now that I know that, I'm gonna try and keep my distance. And like if you notice up close, you know, when they scream, I mean, it sounds like someone's dying. Like it's pretty crazy. So they did a good job on these boss rounds too. Pretty intimidating. So now I have this less than stellar gun within the G3. Although I do like the G3, I think it's a very accurate gun, and I guess it's powerful enough. But yeah, for whatever reason, I really do like the G3, and I think I pack a punch it later on in the game, and it becomes like it's called like Zeus's beard or something like that, some funny name like that, and it's pretty crazy good. So now I'm like, okay, well, I'll go get another weapon. I'll go to where there's a box location, and there's probably one down here. But it's kind of like, this is kind of like a tomb too, because there's no way out except the way you came. Luckily, I get a half decent weapon, and now the zombies start coming. You know, and there's a fair amount of room back here, and the guns that I have reload at a pretty quick rate, even without speed cola. I don't think I get speed cola this entire game. I finish with jug and quick revive. But or that's what I play with for the majority of the game. But you know, this gun's pretty powerful, the UMP 45, and the rounds are pretty early. So I'm just gonna try and make a crawler, just kind of kill the guys that are nearby. Fortunately, I'm successful in making the crawler. Just don't like those fast crawlers. Goodness, do not like those fast crawlers. Gonna link the teleporters just in case they do something. And I kill my crawler when I do that. So I'm gonna go get some jug so I can get back to being serious, and I'm gonna get quick revive again because I've already proven that it's a must. You know, and since this map doesn't have stamina up on it, those the UGX custom drops, one of them is like fast movement, and it actually does become very helpful to get that, to pick up those drops, those temporary drops. You know, it's, you know, I love running those. I'm much more confident running those big circles when I've got that temporary perk, the fast movement, and then because it just proves to be extremely helpful. Otherwise, you know, it just takes so long to run the circles, as I said before, and it gets kind of monotonous, kind of not fun after a while doing it. I mean, it still is fun, somewhat. But not as much fun as it could be. Now this turret's gonna kill my crawlers if I make one. I think that's what it ends up doing. Or maybe I have to lure a crawler away from the turret or something like that. Or he's just gonna go to town on him. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good with the map so far. You know, I thought with all the windows here that it would be pretty difficult to run circles in this area, but since it is so big, it's pretty easy. This is just like a sniper's perch. Or I guess if you and 4 players wanted to make like a holdout, make like a last stand or something like that, you could do that there. That's the bank, and I don't realize it right now. I'm just looking in windows for things that are useful, and a box that I've never seen before in my life didn't seem like it would be something I really needed at the moment, and it proves to be something I don't think I need. And here's an invisible wall thing. That's kind of lame. I do enjoy the open air feeling of that, but put a fence up running the distance so it makes sense why you can't go any farther. The invisible wall thing is thoroughly annoying. But oh well. I'll get over it. So yeah, hopefully in the next couple days I'll release my playthroughs of the gun game on Dale's Dock and Sharpshooter, the other two game modes that I'm actually interested in playing. That proves to be a useless door to open, but oh well. I kind of want to open up everything, right? I want to show you guys all of it. I'm looking for anything hidden on the walls, anything that, you know, that has no indicator that I can still open. But whatever. Don't really find anything in my entire playthrough that doesn't look like it was, you know. I mean, everything that I open has a sign by it, so nothing's too tricky. Alright, this is the end of this first part of the map. This is a 3-part series because it's so long. It's almost an hour, so I split it up into like 3 16.5-minute deals, whatever. But I hope you guys keep watching. I'll try and upload the next couple parts here in the next few days. Hopefully I can get my voice back. But I hope you guys enjoy this. Yeah, I'll post mucho more on it. So this is Tamikaze, and I will talk to you guys later.